Ukraine to use long-range missiles against Russia for the first time since the war began 1,000 days ago. The move coming as North Korea joins the fight, says ABC's Ian Pannell in Kyiv.
U.S. officials saying a major factor in the shift in policy, the arrival of 10,000 North Korean troops in Russia, many expected to fight alongside the Russians to regain land in the Kursk region. President Zelensky saying the missiles will speak for themselves, without a doubt. This as Russia launched one of its largest attacks against Ukraine this year, unleashing more than 200 drones and missiles across the country Sunday.
President Biden attending the G20 summit in Brazil. He is the only U.S. president so far to visit the Brazilian rainforest. Leading health experts continue sounding the alarm about President-elect Trump's choice to head up the Department of Health and Human Services. Here's ABC News Chief White House correspondent Mary Bruce.
A prominent vaccine skeptic, Kennedy is deeply suspicious of mainstream medicine and has vowed to reshape the U.S. health system. Even the conservative editorial board of the Rupert Murdoch-owned New York Post writing the overriding rule of medicine is first, do no harm. We are certain installing Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to head Health and Human Services breaks this rule.
Trump also nominating fracking exec Chris Wright to be energy secretary and FCC Commissioner Brendan Carr to be chairman. ABC's Lionel Moise says Carr is a prominent critic of big tech.
Carr recently posted a letter he sent to Apple's Tim Cook, Meta's Mark Zuckerberg, and the heads of Microsoft and Google's parent company, warning them Americans have lived through an unprecedented surge in censorship. Your companies played significant roles in this improper conduct.
Baby and regular carrots sold at Whole Foods and Trader Joe's, as well as other places, could be infected with E. coli. The complete list of affected brands is on the CDC website. This is ABC News.
This statement has not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
I was always tired, with weekly bouts of indigestion. A friend asked me, when was the last time you did a detox? Never, I said. So she recommended Active Liver.
Our liver works hard every day to remove toxins from processed foods and unclean air and water. But too many toxins can overwhelm the liver, causing it to actually store toxins in our body fat. Low energy, brain fog, headaches, bloating, and skin irritation are all telltale signs that we need to act. Water or juice fasts can help, but often require days or weeks of feeling tired and sick. Thankfully, there's an easier way. Active Liver from New Nordic is a natural supplement that helps your liver effectively eliminate toxins on a daily basis, leaving you feeling better with more energy and less bloating.
Within a week of taking Active Liver, I was feeling better, and now I have more energy than I've had in years.
Available in both tablet or delicious gummies, you can find Active Liver online at Amazon or NewNordicUSA.com or in stores at your local CVS or Meijer grocery.
A neo-Nazi march in Columbus, Ohio, condemned by the governor there after a group of masked men with swastika flags took to the streets in Columbus on Saturday.
Hate crimes have been on the rise for the past several years, according to data from the FBI. The Anti-Defamation League also notes a stunning increase in acts of anti-Semitism, with incidents doubling last year compared to 2022.
ABC's Pierre Thomas. After the Ohio neo-Nazi march, black community members staged a march of their own. Questions this morning about a security issue at Britain's Windsor Castle. Here's ABC's Lama Hassan, who's there.
The Sun newspaper reporting that masked men scaled the perimeter of the royals' estate near where Prince William and his family live. Police telling ABC News that they received a report of a burglary on Sunday, October 13th at 11:45 p.m. The statement said that the offenders entered a farm building and made off with a black pickup truck and a red quad bike. And according to the Sun, they used the pickup truck to ram their way out through security gates near Adelaide Cottage, where the Wales family were likely asleep at the time.
No comment from the royal family. McDonald's is set to spend about $100 million to try to lure people back after the E. coli outbreak blamed on onions in some of its burgers. Spirit Airlines making it official this morning, filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection, but the airline promises its flights, ticketing, and other operations are all operating normally. Sherry Preston, ABC News.
This is the Peninsula's Morning News.
Todd Ortloff in the KONP News Center. Here's a look at what's happening on this Monday, November 18th. We start things off with a look back over the past weekend and Sandy Keys' weekend wrap-up.
Dog Show 10 weekend vehicle accidents, 11 disturbances, and 11 citizen requests for assistance. The crash is number 6 in Port Angeles, most of those right downtown, 2 in Greater Sequim, 1 in Forks, and the most remote crash way out on Burnt Mountain Road. No injuries mentioned in any of them. Also, no known injuries in any of the 9 disturbances inside Port Angeles city limits or the 2 in Sequim. Most of the 11 were in Port Angeles city neighborhoods, but one was on Railroad Avenue, right downtown, near the ferry dock at 12:30 Friday afternoon. The 2 domestic violences, 5 o'clock Friday afternoon and 9 o'clock Friday night, were in South Port Angeles neighborhoods. Harassments shrank to just 3, 1 at 10 o'clock in the morning on East Front, and 1:45 and 7 p.m. in Forks. Additionally, disagreements accelerated into assaults on West Washington Sequim early Friday afternoon, 8:45 that night along Seaberts Creek Road, and 1:40 Saturday morning along 101 Sequim. Suicide attempts or threats received immediate police response in downtown Port Angeles, 8:44 Friday night, and less than 2 hours later, 4 blocks away from that one on 8th Street. A death investigation was completed early in the morning Saturday at a Melody Lane address. Thefts and burglaries took a vacation with no known weekend burglaries and just 5 thefts, one of those a car theft in the 100 block of South Lincoln, discovered 5 o'clock Friday afternoon. And if you'll drive around our main thoroughfares, you'll make an important discovery yourself. Over the weekend, prices here for a gallon of regular gasoline varied from a high of $4.20 a gallon down to $3.78. Happy motoring. Sandy Keys, Radio Pacific Local News.
A powerful windstorm expected to hit western Washington late tomorrow. Strongest gusts targeting the coastal areas, as well as through the Strait of Juan de Fuca. The National Weather Service warning of gusts reaching above 50 miles per hour in those spots. Nia Bay and other exposed coastal areas will see the worst conditions, while others along the strait could see those gusts, especially near the water. The western slopes of the Cascades could also see some high wind gusts as well. It's all being fueled by a storm that many would consider a Category 1 hurricane in more southern latitudes. The bulk of that storm, though, is expected to remain about 100 miles off the Washington coast, but the edges of it are expected to hit the coast. More news after this.
It's that time of the year for holiday cheer from Airport Garden Center. Don't miss festive holiday events happening all season long. This month, enjoy the Wreaths and Wine Workshop, Saturday and Sunday, November 23rd and 24th. The Airport Garden Elves have a festive afternoon planned as they guide you through the creation of your own personalized wreath while you sip on delicious local wine. You'll get all the essentials for you to create a beautiful wreath. But hurry, these workshops tend to sell out. Register online at airportgarden.biz to reserve your space. And Saturday, November 30th is Small Business Saturday. Stop by November 30th to draw your discount. Select your items and pull a chip to see your instant discount. You could score up to 100% off your purchase during Small Business Saturday, November 30th. Enjoy a festive holiday season at Airport Garden Center on Edgewood Drive, Port Angeles.
Tri-State Roofing is celebrating the grand pre-opening in Sequim. Tri-State specializes in more than just roofs, siding, gutters, patio covers, and doors. And the best part is, we got you covered with incredible financing. Project now and pay later, much later. 0 down payment, 0 payments, and